He told our 10-year-old, oh, you might not have to go to Texas. So this is the child. She doesn't want to go to Texas. She wants to stay here and go to school. But I already told her I'm not leaving her here to go to school. She needs to be with her mother, with her praying mother. The one who kept that family together for 13 years with praying, tears, I was crying, blood, sweat, and tears, blood, sweat, and tears. That's why we lasted for 13 years. And it was killing me. Every year it was killing me, but God preserved me. So she comes home and she says, oh, daddy said we might not have to go. So I text him and I'm like, why would you say that to her? He said, oh, it's because something you did. He said, it's not because of me. It's because something you did. I said, okay. So then me and him, we ended up meeting up at the park. And I told him, I said, I have a packet just for you to put your signature. This is a signature, a relocation for agreement signature. He just needed to put his signature. I needed his signature because having him verbally agree was not enough. What would have been stopping him from, and he actually did this the other day. He told my daughter, oh, I don't know if I'm comfortable with y'all going to Texas because the service is not good there. You see what I'm saying? I don't want somebody who's so wishy-washy like that. You can't trust you can't take their word. So I told him, I said, this is a small packet, relocation with agreement packet. All I need you to do is sign your signature. This will be a signature saying that you are okay with me taking the kids to Texas, and you will get the kids on your designated times, right? So he took a picture of the packet and then he left. He didn't sign the packet. Excuse me. So we get on the phone the next day. He's saying, oh, this doesn't look right. I feel like if I sign that packet, I'm signing over my rights as a parent. And I kept trying to tell him. And first of all, I told him, I said, this is so stressful. So much stress from you is unnecessary. You drug me through so much crap during the marriage. And now after the marriage, you're still dragging me through crap. That's what I told him. And he knows because he's admitted to it. He was like, I know. And I told him, I said, it's unnecessary. I would never try to be like that. I would never be the kind of parent that even if I did have full custody of the children, that I'm trying to keep you away from them. As long as they're saying they want to see you and they love you, then they will be able to see you. As long as you're not absolutely psychotic and you're hurting my children. As a psychotic part, he's real close to that. So anyway, on the phone, he was like, oh, this is God. So he's looking through the packet and he was like, I'm not signing it. File a petition. So then I had to file a petition for relocation, which is a much longer process. And not only did I file the petition for relocation, I requested full custody in the petition for relocation. Why? Because I do not want him trying to pull strings on me and my children. I don't want him trying to pull strings on our lives. Like a puppet, like I'm a puppet. I didn't need control, but when I say I've never had control over things that really matter when I was married to him. I didn't even have control over my own life. If he didn't believe in a career, path, I wasn't going on that path. Now, I blame myself for that because I didn't have a strong enough mind to say it doesn't matter what he says. It doesn't matter what he doesn't believe in. You need to believe in yourself and trust in God enough to still do it. He doesn't believe in being a lash tech, but you should still go for it. You're 22 years old. You should still go for it. It don't matter if he believes in it or not. Now I'm 32 years old, y'all, watching girls 10 years younger than me, making full-time jobs off of being lash techs. Because I didn't go for it because he didn't believe in it. He was very pessimistic. Oh, you ain't really going, that's not going to be successful, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I didn't do it. And there's other things, many other things. I didn't listen to the Spirit of God. I just listened to him and placed him above everything because I was under a spirit of witchcraft, manipulation, and control. I thought I was an idiot when I look back, but no, it's a spirit. It was a controlling spirit that had a stronghold on me. So I filed the petition. I left for Texas, and the courts were supposed to serve him. So finally the court served him. And he tried to address it tonight. So what does he do? He gets together with my mother, who, like I said, she's a strong advocate for him. He's so amazing. He's so wonderful. Oh my gosh. Like, he's just everything. I know my mother has a personal hate against me. A personal hate against your own child, instead of wanting the very best for your child. Because I tried to talk to her about the abuse. I tried. She didn't care. She didn't care at all. It was like, oh no, he's wonderful. That's your husband. That's your husband. Okay. So anyway, he gets together with the same mother. My mother didn't invite me and him. When he found out my mother didn't invite me and him to her graduation, I was crushed. My blood was boiling, but I was also crushed. I was like, wow, I'm the person that would have canceled a doctor's appointment, canceled a surgery to be there. And now I'm over that, because I was already back at her place trying to be there for my baby sister. So he told me, he was like, your mother is making a statement. She's making a statement by she made a statement by not inviting us, and she's trying to let you know, like, I don't want to deal with you. And I was like, yeah, you know, okay. But for my baby sister, I was going to be there. So this is the same mother that he proclaimed that, oh, I don't want nothing to do with her, blah 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 blah, right? So I'm in Texas now. Tomorrow will be a week, because I got here last Saturday at 1 a.m. It's now 11:38 p.m. On Friday night. So I've been here for almost a week. And even my very closest sister in Christ, she said, girl, it feels like you've been there for a month. So much has happened in such a short period of time. Yes, the devil started freaking out. The enemy started freaking out, y'all, when I stepped foot in Texas. Started attacking me, coming at me through who? The ex-husband. So now my two daughters are over to my mother's house. He was not, when I say he was not dealing with my mom, he was not dealing with my mom at all before I got over here. So my 6-year-old is already missing me. He's sad because now his sisters are over there having fun with my baby sister and my niece, and he's at the house. And my 6-year-old wants me to come get him. But I'm here in Texas trying to get life situated for me and my kids. Get a place situated for me and my kids, right? So I can't just go get my baby. I want to. I really want to. I want to just get on the plane. I want to just get on a plane. Y'all know I hate crying. I hate crying. I really do. Because the enemy will not have a foothold over me. So I don't like to cry. But I want to get on the plane and go get my children. But it's like God is saying, prosperity. God is saying, prosperity, stay in Texas. Stay in Texas right now. At the end of this whole thing, prosperity, you will see that I'm going to provide for you and your children. You will see the miracle that I'm going to perform. It's going to be like unlike anything you've ever seen in your life. God is telling me to stay here. God is telling me to stay here in Texas because he's going to provide for us. And he's going to perform miracles, and I'm not even going to need anything from my ex-husband. But I want to go and get my kids. So my son, he said, Mommy, can you come get us tomorrow? Even though he knows that Texas is far away. He said that the other night. And I said, you're going to see me very soon. Y'all, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 13 years. 13 years off and on. I've been a stay-at-home mom. 13 years. I did everything. My children didn't even know other women like that. They knew, okay, we have aunts, but those people aren't helping with my children. They don't want to keep my children like that. They don't want to help us out. It was always a fight to get help. If me and my ex-husband wanted a date night, we couldn't get it. We could barely get it because it was always stipulations. Oh, y'all make sure y'all come back to get him in the hour. Y'all make sure this. You know, it was always something. And this is coming from women that didn't even have kids. Women that were a good 33 years old. Women that did not have kids. Women that did not have even have husbands. But that was just them. You know, and I don't expect anyone else. I never expected anyone else to take care of my responsibility. I became a mom at 19 and I was overly dedicated. It's like I was 40 because I did not play about my role as mother and wife. There was no partying, going out with friends. I still don't care about that. I still don't. And I never did. So mommy has always been, that's been number one, second to God and being a wife. So tonight, my ex-husband, he gets back to the house. Well, actually 12 o'clock in the morning, he got back to the house with our 6-year-old. And he starts talking about the court stuff in front of our 6-year-old. The court stuff, and he has the nerve to call me toxic, I guess because I filed for full custody. He had the nerve to